I bet you guys didn't know that I drove a Cadillac. Well, here she is. It is this beauty right here. So I do use a power chair when I am at home. The joystick is easy for me to use with my arms on, but also my arms off because I can easily make it move. The reason I have a chair is because I need to conserve my energy. So when I'm getting ready in the morning, I actually spend the majority of the time in my chair and I wait until I'm about to go out the door to put my prosthetic legs on just because I overheat. And like I said, it conserves energy. So that's something that I know as a person living with amputations, but also learned that in OT school, that you have to think smarter, not harder. So my power chair is my saving grace. If I'm able to, I take it with me when I travel because getting around in different environments can be very challenging. And the fact of the matter is I go to bed with my prosthetics off. So if I need to use the bathroom in the middle of the night or anything like that, I need to be able to independently get around and not cause pain on my joints. So a power chair is part of my routine and something that I rely heavily on, and it is truly a lifesaver. So I'm going to explain to you another day-to-day activity that using a prosthetic hook makes my life a lot easier. I'm currently struggling with sinus issues, so I need to get access to the medicine that is behind this difficult foil and thick cardboard material. So obviously with my arms off, I'm not going to be able to get that away from the paper, and especially if I'm home alone, I need to be able to get this out myself. So what I am going to do is open up my hook, because then I can get to the edge of where the pill is and essentially carve out the one that I'm looking for. So I'm going to try to do this as best as I can to show you. I'm going to get to the edge and kind of scrape it away and then pull back the foil. Okay, I'll show you after I get. So I'm going to pull this away and lift it. Okay, and then just make sure that it's clear. So you can see that the blue medication is exposed, and I'm just going to dump it out onto the counter so then I can grab it and I'm able to get it to my mouth and take the medication independently. I'm going to share with you all one of my biggest pet peeves. So as you can imagine, I am someone who has a handicap license plate, and so I have the rights to park there. What drives me crazy is when I see people parking in these handicap spots that truly don't need to use them. You know, they're just running in quick and they think no big deal, but actually it is a really big deal. Beyond the fact that I have, you know, my prosthetics and sometimes I have a lot of pain, which actually I do today. I've got a cut on my one leg and an irritated spot, so I truly do need to watch my walking. But I live in the Midwest and we get snow, we have ice. We truly had a 2-hour delay for my kids' school last week because of ice. So I'm like Bambi on ice, which means I need to park closer. So just common courtesy, please be respectful, and if you don't need to park in the handicap spot, please be respectful and park where you're supposed to, because people that need to use it when there's no spot available, it really does put them in a bind.